start.
Hi friends, I hope you've been enjoying our books about zoo animals. Today we're going to be reading a fun book about Elmer. He's a fun, colorful elephant. Let's read Elmer's story. There once was a herd of elephants. Elephants young, elephants old, elephants tall and short, fat and thin. All were different, but all were happy, and almost all were the same color. All except Elmer. Elmer was not elephant color. He was patchwork. Elmer was yellow and orange and red and pink and purple and blue and green and black and white. It was Elmer who kept the other elephants happy. Their games and jokes were always his idea. If an elephant was laughing, the cause was usually Elmer. But Elmer himself wasn't happy. Who ever heard of a patchwork elephant, he thought. No wonder they laugh at me. One morning, just as the others were waking up, Elmer slipped away. As he walked through the jungle, Elmer met other animals. Good morning, Elmer, they said. After a long walk, Elmer found what he was looking for, a large bush covered with elephant-covered berries. Elmer caught hold of the bush and shook it until the berries fell to the ground. Then Elmer lay down and rolled over to the berries, this way and that. He picked up bunches of berries and rubbed himself all over until he was covered with berry juice. When he had finished, there wasn't a sign of any yellow or orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white. Elmer looked like any other elephant. On his way back through the jungle, Elmer passed the other animals. Good morning, elephant, they said. When Elmer rejoined the herd, none of the other elephants noticed him. As soon as he stood there, Elmer felt that something was wrong. But what? He looked around. Same old jungle, same old blue sky, same old rain cloud, same old elephants. The other elephants were standing absolutely still, silent and serious. Elmer had never seen them so serious before. It made him want to laugh. Finally, he could bear it no longer. He lifted his trunk and at the top of his voice shouted, "Boo!" The other elephants jumped in surprise. Elmer was helpless with laughter. Then the others began to laugh. Too bad Elmer isn't here to share the fun, they said, laughing harder and harder and harder. And then the rain cloud burst. When the rain fell on Elmer, his patchwork started to show again. Oh, Elmer, gasped an old elephant as Elmer was washed back to normal. You played some good jokes, but this one has been the biggest laugh of all. What would we do without you? We must celebrate this day every day, said another. The day of Elmer's best joke. All of us elephants will decorate ourselves in his honor, said a third, and Elmer will decorate himself elephant color. And one day, each year, the elephants color themselves yellow or orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white and have a parade. And if you happen to see an elephant in the Elmer's Day Parade who is ordinary elephant color, you will know it must be Elmer. The end. Now, friends, in your packet, you have an elephant and you have strips of paper to cut apart or tear and make your own Elmer the Elephant. And then write down why you're so special. And I cannot wait to see all your pretty elephants. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Okay, friends, so we just read our book, Elmer the Elephant. So now we are going to do a science experiment. We are going to make elephant toothpaste. And in your packet is a package of yeast and directions to make elephant toothpaste. but I'm gonna show you how it's done. So we're gonna take an empty bottle and put it on a shallow pan because we do not wanna make a mess on Mommy's kitchen table. Then we're going to pour a half a cup of peroxide into the bottle like this. And then we are going to take 2 tablespoons of water and mix just 1 teaspoon of the yeast into the water. Just gonna mix it in there a little bit, swirl it around just a little bit, like that, and just let it sit there for a second. Then we're gonna take some dish soap and squirt some of it into our bottle. And I'm going to use green food coloring because we know green is Miss Lori's favorite color. So I'm gonna put a few drops of green food coloring in there because I want my elephant toothpaste to be green. Then I'm going to take my yeast and water and I'm gonna pour it into my bottle, and this is the fun part. Wow, look at that. And there's our elephant toothpaste. I hope you get to do this experiment with Mom and Dad, and I can't wait to see pictures of it. Have a great night.